この世界に存在したことのない風景であっても驚くことではない。それはありふれたものだ。物語の中に私たちの日常的な現実感覚を完全に打ち砕く瞬間がある。キミカと拓司が屋上にいると突然彼女には牛が見える。至る所に巨大な牛たちが2本足で歩き、驚くほど軽やかに踊っている。キミカは笑いながら地球の重力場を突破。
決めていたはずなのに、変わることのない景色に目をそらしてた。小さな雪が欲しくてうつむいた。白い眩しさだけに焦がれてた。夏をかき綴るノートの終わりが近づいてくる。やがて訪れる日にはせめて笑顔のままで手を振りたくて、歩き続けることでしか届かないものがあるよ。今も温かな手のぬくもりを探し続けている。いくつもの優しさを繋いでもたどり着けないから、今も何度でも僕は夏の面影を振り返るよ。
兄さんはいなくならない証明して。代償もなく願いを叶えられることなんてありえない。いずれ去る時には必ず言霊で心をねじ曲げることになる。あなたは今何色ですか？知らない。
まだ行く揺れる草原を命の歌だと教えてくれた君は、名前を呼んだことさえも気づかないくらいに遠くを見つめていた。ささやかな願いも風にまとい続けて、僕は追い越していく星の瞬きを探してた。ずっと抱きしめ 桜舞う夜にも一度夢を見よう現実を脱ぎ捨て花になろう遥かな風のささやき耳を澄ませば
Hello, and welcome back to Anemoi Trial. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting for my copy. It's arriving something this week. I already shipped it from Japan, so it should be coming in soon. But in the meantime...
珍しいじゃねえか。この街で俺以外の走り屋を見かけるとは。
Street racer? I wouldn't exactly call myself that.
俺はジョー。
Joel?
本名は川瀬千春だけどな。
Okay, this is the MLT's fault, not mine. Why Joe?
さあな、いつしか呼ばれるようになったのさ。ジョー。走り屋のジョー。
The man added, a far-off look in his eyes.
ま、そう呼んでいるのは俺のお袋だけだけどな。
Damn, son. I'm Hayakawa Mugi.
へえ、川と川が出会ったわけか。
He looked way too happy about such a weird observation.
そして春に麦とはな。こいつは面白い富豪だぜ。
And the latter doesn't really have much to do with anything.
なあ、お前のバイク、いい音出してるじゃねえか。
In case you're not familiar, Mugi means barley. Anyway,
一つスピード勝負といかないか？
a race on our bikes?
3、2、1、GO!
Joe takes on without even waiting for an answer. Let's accept the challenge. Since I've been challenged as a man, I have to take this seriously. My bike lets out a spirited roar, as if venting all the frustration of being cooped up for so long. Ah! He'll never be able to keep up at this rate. In the blink of an eye, I already left him far behind. Joe watches me, his face as if pure shock. Nasakenai. Nasakenai. It looks like he's about to burst into tears. It's like I'm looking at Katagiri, by the way. From Aikobe. He looks just like a dollar left behind whisper. I felt a twinge of pity, and he's off the throttle.
愚かな。
Joe catches up to me.
バテたか。ペース配分を考えず突っ走るからだ。だがその心意気、嫌いじゃないぜ。
He rode off, leaving a brilliant smile behind. Well then, time to head to my original destination. Satte. My destination should be around here somewhere. Oh! Beyond the sea of swaying grass. In the distance, I can see something standing in a row. Yo, menu song. Windmills. Sugoi. Sugoi. Wind-powered harnessing electricity while coexisting with nature. A strong, constant wind blows through this area. I've seen a few during my travels, but never any as magnificent as these. They're even bigger than I imagined. Beyond the windmills, the seas stretch out to the horizon. The salt-tinged breeze turned the rows of windmills with a sense of majesty. So, I survey my surroundings. I was supposed to meet a girl who works here, right? If I recall, her name was Fusa. What? What was it again? I'm sure it was told, but I've forgotten. Fuasa? Fusawa? Fuasa? Dameda. I know I should remember it, but I keep getting stuck on a completely different name. This is what happens when Ken-san just says whatever comes to his mind. I mean, there's no way her name is actually Fuafua, right? Fuasa Fuafua. No matter how hard I try, I just keep landing on fluffy sounding names. In case you're not familiar, Fuafua is fluffy or something. Well, I'm sure it's in the right ballpark, so I'll be fine. Sate, where is she? I heard there was supposed to be an old woman and a girl here, but I don't see anyone at all. 待って、何? Where's that voice coming from? 上?
そこにいると危ないですよ。
危ない? I'm excited for her route. I already have an idea what's going on in her route. I want to read it full down. What the? A girl is falling from the sky as she's holding an umbrella. What on earth am I looking at? Today's forecast. Sunny with a chance of girls?
すいません、大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫。
こんなところで一体何をやっているんですか？
That's my line. Just where exactly did you fall from?
飛んできたんですよ。
飛んで。
あそこの木から。
The girl points to a tree about 30 meters away. She flew from all the way over here? Impossible.
こんなところで何をしているんですか？
I'm here to meet someone. 待って。A mysterious girl who drifted from above, clutching an umbrella and wearing a helmet. No way. Could she be... Are you... Fua... Her name just isn't coming to me.
何ですか？ふわさふわは？
Maybe that's not it. Fusasa? Fuasa? Fua no fuisa? Fuisa? とにかく I'm looking for someone. Her name was... Fuafua?
まだやるんですか？このやりとり。
You don't happen to know a girl named Fuafua, do you?
知らないです。変な名前ですね。
Don't be like that. Now I just feel bad for her.
それはまあ、ごめんなさい、ふわわさん。
Help me look for Fuafua.
いいですけど。
Fuafua! Fusasa!
ふわわふさ、さっきと違うような。
Fusasa! Fusasa!
また変化した。そもそも私はここでずっと働いてますが、そんな名前の人に会ったことなんてないです。
Is that so? ところで、名前は？
私ですか？私は草場愛のと言いますが。
Fusaba... I know. Fuasa... Fuasasa!
見つけたみたいに指ささないでください。
Oops. Fuaba... I... Wait, give me a second. Is the volume super weak? What the fuck? Where's the volume weak on my end? There you go.
草場愛のです。
What's up with the double exclamation up there? I'm Hayakawa Mugi.
早川麦さん。どうも。
The people at the town hall sent me here to take some photos.
写真を撮りに？
Yeah, with this.
写真って参ったな、急にそういうの。事前に事務所を通してくれないと。事務所なんてないけど。
She started fuzzing over her bangs for some reason.
どうぞ。
Bye. She said the way. She said the word bye. I miss Anyway. Gotcha.
どうですか？
The photo slides out of the Polaroid camera.
我ながらいい感じです。
Oh, Mizuzu. Okay, there you go. Wait, how can I forget Mizuzu, man? Anyway, oh, that's her line.
で、これをどうするんですか？
Sana.
そう。
I didn't exactly come here to take pictures, Sashin, of you.
だったらさっさと言ってください。とかやっちゃったじゃないですか。
She said the thing. You looked so excited that I felt like I had to do something.
ワクワクなんかしてないですし。
I was told to take some sashin of an interior where it looks like it might be broken.
風車のことですね。ここ数日異論を発していて、手伝いの人をよこすって聞いてたんですが。
Wait, give me a second. I need to pass some messages from my fucking LLM to another LLM. My LLMs are working on the preparing for something next week. Ooh. But where is it? I can't find it. Where did... Anyway, let me go.
ムディさんは町の人じゃないですよね。見たことない。
Oops, my bad. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing.
風車のことですね。ここ数日異論を発していて、手伝いの人をよこすって聞いてたんですが、ムディさんは町の人じゃないですよね。見たことないです。
I just got here recently. I'm staying in town for a while. And because of that, I ended up helping out with all sorts of odd jobs.
なるほど。じゃあお願いします。
So, where exactly is the problem area? The girl looks up at the windmill and points.
柱の真ん中あたりに制御盤があって、そこだとは思うんですよ。あそこ、鍵で開くようになっているんです。
The Kagi. Even if it's only halfway up the tower, that's still a fair ways up.
はしごがあるんですが、見ての通り不安定で。
Right. With the two of us here, one could hold the ladder steady. Alright, I'll go up then.
いやいや、それは役割が逆すぎますって。私が行きます。がっちりはしごを押さえておいてください。
Well, considering the difference in our weight and strength, I suppose it makes more sense to be the one holding the ladder
じゃあ
down.
行きますね。
Yeah. The girl quickly scrambles up the ladder. I don't feel any weight being transmitted through the ladder at all. I wonder if she really is as light as a feather, just like her name suggests. Oh man, I just realized something. Anyway.
なるほど、ここが断線してるんだ。ここの写真撮っておけばいいんですね。でもこれ私でも直せるんじゃないかな。要するにここの接続が
Don't push your luck. As long as we take the sashin, they'll send a technician out to handle it.
私にもできそうですから。ここか。
Hey, don't lean out so far. How about I?
もう少しで終わりそうなんです。もう少し。
The wind is picking up. I really think you should lead us to a professional after all.
私も気持ちはプロに負けてませんから。
That's not the point. A sudden gust of wind catches the girl, throwing her off balance. And just like that, her body's tossed out into the open air. How about I instantly reach out my arms to catch her, but
そっちが危ないです。
using her umbrella like a parachute, the girl just slowly backed down. She touched down softly. Living up to her name, she was perfectly light and fluffy. She did the thing. Bye. He still took a photo there. Go man. Force of habit.
それで麦さんはこの町に移住してきたってわけじゃないんですね。
I'm just staying here for a bit while on a journey.
じゃあ私と似ているかもしれません。
Alike?
私も訳あって少し前からこの町でお世話になっているんです。
Huh. So, where are you from?
私はだいぶ遠くです。
Can you give a specific place? Why do you tell me so far away? Is that so? She turns the gaze towards the Sora. I don't suppose she actually came from beyond the clouds, but it must be somewhere quite far away indeed. Well, everyone's got their own story, I suppose. とにかく I better be going.
大変助かりました。
Glad to hear it.
待ってください。アンケートを渡すよう言われてるので。
A survey?
記入しました。持っていってください。
Just like a chain store.
見ないでください。
Dore. Were you satisfied with the service provided? Very satisfied. Somewhat satisfied. Natural. Neutral. Somewhat dissatisfied. Dissatisfied. The squid. The squid. I like how they got the squid thing. What the heck is the squid doing here? And after giving me that beaming smile and thanking me, it actually circled somewhat satisfied.
さっきのは社交辞令込みですから。
I really didn't need to hear that. Please provide any additional feedback. Learn people's names properly. Well, that's to be fair, that's legit. To be fair, that's legit. My apologies, I know where.
違います。悪化してなんか空気清浄機みたいな名前になってます。次はちゃんと覚えておいてくださいね。
Sugiya. Looking down, I noticed she circled yes for the item asking if she would like to use the service again.
ありがとうございました。
I do appreciate that though. Jana. I started on my bike and rode on toward the center of town. After riding a little further, I spotted someone standing there. A small figure, back hunched over. She's a very old woman. She seems to be praying for something with all her might. Huh? What was that? The old woman gives a cryptic smirk as she totters away. And that was creepy. Niijima. I guess that counts as finishing the job. Anyway, I'm starving. I've been out since early this morning, and the sun is already well past its peak. I wonder if they will have something for me to eat when I get back. Better get home soon. Honey? That's Beaster Joe, the guy I saw on the way here. He's rummaging through a pile of rubble. What's he doing? He has a look of pure bliss in his face. It's incredibly suspicious. He pulls something out for the wreckage. Huh? Is that a human finger? He's caressing someone's severed finger with pure affection. It's like a scene from a horror movie. Truly macabre. What are you doing? Calling out to him on an impulse might have been a mistake. Now that you've seen me, I'll have to take your fingers too. A scenario like that immediately flashes through my mind.
なんだ。お前もこれを探しに来たのか？
Like hell I did.
これは俺のだぞ。
It's not yours. It belongs to some poor kid.
何を言っている？これは
He pulled out人形。
最後の指だけが見つからなくてさ。ずっと探していたんだ。いや、
Oops.
完成したぜ。魔法少女マリカ・マリス。
What the hell am I even looking at?
こいつは譲れないが、同行のよしみだ。
Who's a collector? Ah! Kawase tossed me a piece of junk. A radio?
壊れているけどな。バイクがいじれるなら、こいつぐらい直せるだろ。何？お近づきの印さ。同じトレジャーハンターとしてな。
I told you, I'm not one.
あばよ。
And then he was gone. A street racer and a treasure hunter, huh? Between her and Ken-san, him and Ken-san, it feels like everyone in this town wears way too many hats. Small town, by the way. I made my way back to town. It is just a modern instinct to feel a sense of relief the moment buildings come into view. I heard a voice calling from the distance.
よピーよ届けるよお手紙今すぐに
By the way, I don't know why. No one has posted much about this girl. The sound of singing and bicycle drew closer.
すみません通ります
A red hat, a red bag, and a red bicycle draw closer. That's an awful lot of red to be wearing. But then, it all happened in an instant. The girl flew, bicycle and all, spectacularly soaring into the air. Huh! I had witnessed a similar scene at the windmill before. Sunny with a chance of girls? Wait, look out! I didn't make it in time. An all too sudden accident. It looks like she hit a rock. Hi! Daijoubu? I stopped my bike and rushed over to the girl. Yeah, I never heard anyone posting about her. Yeah, I was looking. Yeah, I was watching people post about the Anemoi. I haven't seen anyone post about her. Kedai?
何のそのです
Now it's quite a nasty spill you took, though.
何のそのです
Are you sure? She's crying. Still, it looks like the grass acted as a cushion. Fortunately, she didn't seem to be injured. Huh? But there was something scattered on the ground around her. Tegami? Let me help you pick these up.
そんな、私の接待なので気にしない。
She bit her tongue.
大丈夫です。
And again.
はって大変邪魔者です。
I bet you're either quite surprised to be blamed for that.
はって驚くんですか？
Sometimes.
時には
And they even get sad.
はって悲しむんですか？
Sometimes.
時には知らなかったです。
You learned something new today. Let me help you pick these up.
そんな悪いです。
We all got to help each other out in times of need.
び
I quickly gathered up the scattered Tegami. It's always so windy in this town. It wouldn't be called an Anemoi for nothing, bro. Okay, I'm back. It would be a real hassle if they all blew away. Here you go.
すみません。かたじけないです。
She speaks in a strangely stiff manner. Are you a mail carrier?
はい。ますみ町唯一の郵便屋さんです。大きさに制限はありますが、お手紙以外も受け付けております。
My UPS girl. Oh no. So, like that old this mistranslation by the LLM of the other guy who posted in VNDB, it should be Kuroneko Yamato service, but oh no, maybe it's one of those they changed the name Mikeneko Yamato service, because in real life it's called Kuroneko Yamato service. Wait a second, why is he saying old Mikeneko Yamato service? What did he mean by this? Maybe that's why we need to read. Anyway, you're working pretty hard, considering you're in the detention.
恐縮です。
The girl took the tegami and tucked them straight into her bag. It's absolutely bursting at the seams. That looks pretty heavy.
このぐらいなら通常営業の範疇です。
Give me a second. Something weird just happened. Anyway.
それに量が多い方が郵便や冥利につきますから、皆様の思いを届けるとても素敵なお仕事ですよね。
If you say so.
ということで、私は業務に戻らなければなりません。郵便やたるもの精進あるべしですから。
With those words, she springs to her feet. Has the pain subsided?
はい、おかげさまでなんとか。
So, it really did hurt after all.
測られました。
Don't make me sound like a villain.
一人前になるにはまだまだです。
Bro.
そうです。一人前のすっごい人です。
That's incredibly vague. So, who exactly is an example of such an amazing person?
おじいさんです。
That's incredibly specific.
間違えました。暦のおじいさんだけです。他はそんなにです。
That's pretty rude to what she says everywhere. So, your name is Koyumi?
どうして名前を知っているのですか？
You just said it yourself a moment ago. I'm having amnesia just now. What the what? When did he pick that up? Did I miss something, or is it something that? Huh?
はって。
She really doesn't have a very good memory, unless the LLM overrode it. Because I'd never heard the word Koyomi. The name. I don't. We're not seeing one. Yeah, might be the LLM. I'm gonna check my old upload because it might reveal if the LLM that translated this made a mistake, or I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, listening.
暦は白と暦と言います。白い渡り鳥が小さく詩を読むみたいな覚え方ってどうでしょう？
Wait, who's the key character that does this like this so you could remember their name? I know this is a thing, but like there's a specific key character that does this. White migratory bird. Kind of reminds me of the previous VN, huh?
ちなみに私はそう覚えました。
Can't you just remember your own name normally?
鳥頭だと言いたいんですか？
She's still in summer pockets, still thinking about birds. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned this in the previous stream. I remember going through this VN of the trial, and I thought to myself, there's so many idiot characters in this fucking town. It'll be funny if there's actually something plot related causing them to be literal idiots.
その通りではありますが、出会い頭につくづく失礼な方です。
Okay, maybe idiots is a very rude. There's something going on with their cognitive capacity. My bad. I'm Mugi Hayakawa. Try thinking of it as wheat by a fast flowing river. How's that sound for a memory aid? Hayakawa. I'm not familiar with Hayakawa, so never mind. So maybe fast moving river? Hayakawa?
流れ麦さん
You really are a Toritama.
では流れさんで。
Wrong. Plus, please, just use my first name.
では麦さん、
Hi. What is it, Koyumi-san?
私お仕事の続きがあります。 ですので、さよならです。
Oh, okay.
お手紙を出す際には、ぜひ、小鳥郵便屋をごひいきに。
She briskly picked up her fallen detention and hurried away. And there she goes. She was a real whirlwind. You don't see many like her these days. Maybe I'll end up helping her out with her work one of these days. But I bet she already forgotten my name. Daima. When I got back to Meguri, Fumiya-san was waiting for me, and just like yesterday, I was a little relieved that it wasn't Ken. I was a little relieved that it wasn't Ken-san.
風車の方行ってくれた？
Yes, I think everything's fine over there. And here are the sashimi.
ありがとう。あれ？
I really do think she could be like a heroine in a different VN.
愛乃ちゃんが謎のポーズ取ってる。これは？
Helping with the population effort in this town. My bad. That was a wrong one. Here, look at these.
すぐに打ち解けられたようで何よりね。
Of course, the one responsible for the population of town. Well, I suppose.
で、こっちが故障箇所の写真ね。ありがとう。あれ、また V サインの愛乃ちゃんの写真。妙に勝ち誇ってる。
Oh, right. And there's this, too. She told me to give you this survey.
ああ、うん。こういう取り組みも始めててね。なになに？すごい。それなりに満足に丸がついてる。
Wait, so usually she would circle something terrible, and then he's the only one who did somewhat satisfied. Is that a big deal? It's only somewhat satisfied.
愛乃ちゃん、すごい助かりましたって言いながら、もう少し頑張りましょうとかに丸をつけるシビアさがあって、へこむ人が多いから。それなりに満足につけるの、初めて見たかも。
That's way too strict.
プロ意識が高いのよね、彼女。
She's certainly seen that way.
まあ、そもそもこの町にやってきたのも。まあ、それはいいか。また今度。
To Korode, I noticed a lot of girls in this town wearing the same outfit. They go to the same school?
多分それは制服だよ。
By the way, why does Speaker have like her outfits or school uniform is sleeveless? That's a very special version of their school uniform. Wait, there's a school here?
事情があってね。みんなは校外課題として町の手伝いをしてるの。制服を着ていれば、その時間は単位として認めるってことになってるんだよ。
The school forces labor. なるほど. In a way, I guess they're learning what they need to survive.
それより、麦くんたちの家の準備ができたわ。
本当?
案内するけど、今から行ける？
Would it be okay if I went with Rika? She's really looking forward to it, so I'll feel a bit guilty seeing it before her.
シスコン。
Cisco.
妹思いのいいお兄ちゃんね。
You were definitely about to call me a Siscon, weren't you?
気のせいよ。
Well, it's not like I'd care even if you did. I'll get a head start in packing up the tent and our things. I think Rika will stop by here to give her a report when she's finished with work. So, could you tell her to wait for me?
いいよ。
Thanks to the bike, the trip back to the tent was quick. Oh, satte. I cleared away my things and folded up the tent. I even filled the hole I dug for the campfire back in. Having been on the road for so long, I was pro at packing up. I loaded the gear onto the bike's rack, following my usual arrangement. The plan was to stack everything just right so the top ended up flat enough for Rika to sit on. That was just how we traveled. All packed up. I took a look around the area. The other tent where last night was already gone. Had they moved on, or were they staying somewhere in Masamicho, like we were? Well, if we're meant to cross paths again, we will. That's one of the best parts of traveling after all. Time to go. After making sure the gear was securely fastened, I climbed onto the bike. A pleasant breeze was blowing across the meadow. Since we'll be staying in the town for a while, I'll be parting ways with this wind. Gotta. The words escaped me less naturally, not directed at anyone in particular. I twisted the trowel and headed toward town. Tadaima.
おかえりなさい。兄さん、おかえりなさい。リッカちゃんもちょうど今来たところよ。ここで待つように言われたんですが、兄さん、何かあったんですか？
Fumiya-san found a place for us to live.
もうですか？ええ、調べてみるとあまり選択肢がなかったから。どんな家か楽しみです。家か。まあ住めればどこでも家よね。
She's sounding a bit ominous there. Fumiya-san?
さあ、ひとまず現地見学に行きましょう。
Something's fishy. But for now, I'll just follow her lead. Since we're outsiders, we should be grateful just to have a roof over our heads. And so,
着いたわ。
this is the place Fumiya-san led us to. When we arrived, both Rika and I could only stare up at the building, completely dumbfounded.
兄さん、ここは。
Ah, looking at the place we were told would be our home, we were left in a state of total shock.
学校？そう、
Kakko.
学校よ。
It looks like it's going to be off limits. Is this the situation mentioned? That's so suspicious. Well, I already know why, but her reply was strange, as if she had a fishbone caught in her throat.
いろいろと傷んでいるけど、用務員室とか平気な場所もあるの。
The caretaker's room, I see. The floorboards creak beneath my feet with every step. There are even holes in the floor in some spots. It's actually pretty dangerous. It's beyond just being dilapidated. It's practically a ruin. Eventually, she leads me to the caretaker's room. This place, at least, is actually clean.
すぐに使えそうな家はここくらいだったの。台所もトイレもお風呂も一通り揃ってるからちょうどいいと思うんだ。もちろん無理にとは言わないわ。
It definitely seems to have all the basic amenities for daily life. Even if the hallways and classrooms on the way here were practically falling apart. Still, living in a gakko, that's quite the change.
兄さん、とても楽しそうですね。
Ignoring my hesitation, Rika scans the room with eyes full of wonder. It caught me off guard, but I have to admit, the idea of living in gakko might actually be interesting. Well, Rika seems to like the place, so I guess we'll be taking you up on the offer.
本当にいいの？
You just know something's up with Fumiya. You're the one who gave us the tour, so what's with the surprise ration?
だって説明がまだ終わってなかったから。
Is there something we should be wary of?
さ、ほら、なんだかんだ言っても古い建物じゃない？麦君、霊感ある。
So that's where she's going with this.
深い意味はないんだよ。ただ、時々変な物音がするっていう噂程度のものだからさ。
Ah, Rika.
何ですか、兄さん。
Rika's eyes were still sparkling at the prospect of living in a school. Looking at those eyes so full of hope, there's no way I could back out now. We'll take the janitor's room. You mean the caretaker's room? Jesus Christ.
男前ね、麦君。じゃあ、この書類にサインを。
I take what looks like a contract from her and sign my name.
確かに。それじゃあ私行くね。困ったことあったら巡り合いにいるから。
Fumiya hurried off, looking for all the world like she was making a getaway. Just know there's something sus.
「ためらうことなくサインをする兄さん。ご立派です。
Oops. Worrying about it, I wasn't going to change the outcome anyway.
最後の行、いかなる超常現象、霊的被害および類似する事象において一切の苦情を申し出ないって書いてありました。
You just know. She knew exactly what she was doing.
兄さん、申し訳ないのですが、それはご用かと。
I know, but I can't think of any other word that captures the feeling.
過ちさえも貫く兄さん。ご立派です。
On a different note, Rika, do you have any spiritual sensitivity?
皆無方。
Sokka. Well, if something doesn't show up, we'll just cross that bridge when it comes to it. I should try to stay positive. At the very least, we don't have to stay on guard against wild animals at night or worry about sudden rain anymore. Did you hear something just now?
古い建物ですし、やなりだと思います。
I guess. You think so?
さあ兄さん、明るいうちに荷物を部屋に入れましょう。
Since our luggage only amounted to what we could fit on the back of the bike, we were done in no time. We also finished checking the contents in the janitor's room. Thankfully, they even provided us with futons. At least we're spared the pathetic sight of having to use sleeping bags indoors. Then the sun set. Wait, I'll be right back. I am going to grab water. Doko. let's continue. And then the sun set. Well, in a Gaku this dilapidated, I guess expecting electricity is asking for too much. I hang the refilled oil lamp from the ceiling to provide some light. A familiar flickering glow. For some reason, it doesn't feel all that different from being in the tent.
なんだかほっとしますね。
Just the house selling.
足音のようでしたが、兄さんがやなりというのならきっとそうですね。
That's one unique way for a house to settle.
この世のものとは思えない鳴き声のようでしたが、兄さんがやなりというのならきっとそうですね。
I'm pretty sure I don't have a sixth sense, though. Do schools really, have things in them? Aren't you creeped out, Rika?
野宿の方が野生動物の危険がありました。今はむしろ安全なのでは？
The outdoors don't scare me, but a school at night just feels off. It's hard to put into words. I wish there was some noise to distract them.
では、私が兄さんのために歌を。
That's not really what I meant. Oh, right. I remember one of the things I brought along in our gear. It was an item given to me by that street racer / treasure hunter.
それはラジオですか？
The treasure hunter gave it to me. Rika peered over my shoulder as I began taking it apart with a screwdriver. He told me it should work if I can fix it, but first things first, I took it apart. The circuit board was covered in verdigris. Maybe all it needs is a good cleaning. Being careful of the capacitors, I meticulously scrubbed the board with a coarse cloth. Now, for the battery. I connect copper wires to both terminals and give the ends a quick lick. I felt the same. It still got some juice. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh, this might actually work. I wonder if anything's broadcasting. I turned the dial at random.
なんでしょうか？
Looks like we're picking up some foreign broadcasts. Oh, something else is coming true.
今夜の星はちょっと恥ずかしがりや雲に隠れがちだけどたまーに顔を覗かせて素敵なきらめきをこぼしているねまるで君の近くにもいる誰かさんみたいに愛の伝道師の時間がやってきました
What is this? Creature of love?
みんなは愛と恋の違いって何だと思う？俺最近思うんだよね恋は語りたくなるもの愛は描きたくなるものかなで恋が小鳥のさえずりなら愛はキャンバスに描かれた風景画のようなものわかるかな
I don't even get it, but... Wait, I'm listening to the singing and the BGM. Is this Aruna? Anyway. The difference between Koi and I, huh? I wonder what it is. I absentmindedly opened the Madoka and looked out at the Yozora. The difference between Koi and I. If Koi is one of those Hoshi, then I is the Yozora itself. Or something like that.
兄さん、なんて素敵な。ご立派です。今のは歴史に残る格言です。
You're exaggerating. I'm just repeating what the preacher of love was saying on the radio. I guess I'll let it get to me a bit.
いえ、もうそこのラジオの愛の伝道師を超えています。
Is that so? Gomen, whoever you are. But it looks like I've officially outdone you. My consciousness begins to fade as I listen to the radio. My body feels heavy. We really went all over the place today. I wonder if I actually managed to be of use to anyone. With that thought in mind, and this exhaustion feels quite pleasant. I slowly drift off into a deep slumber. Oh yeah, this trial goes up to day 15, by the way.
おはようございます、兄さん。
Ohio? Today, I guess you didn't go for a walk.
いえ、街の中を散歩してきました。挨拶をして回っていたら、パンをいただきました。
Looking at the table, I see several loaves of what appears to be freshly baked pan laid out. She just gave it to you?
はい。昨日の学童保育所で知り合ったお母さんから。
That's very kind of her. We'll have to do something to thank her.
学童保育所で子供を見てくれたお礼と言っていました。
Huh. People in this town really do look out for each other, don't they? Well, let's enjoy it then, while making sure to appreciate the sentiment.
はい。
The pan is still slightly warm. It's fragrant, fluff, and absolutely oishi. とっても美味しい. Anyway, this is easily the best psycho pan I ever had in my life.
使っている小麦が違うんでしょうか。
That's the Great North for you, I guess. How does it compare to pizza we had at Hiromi's?
これは魔性のピザです。縁の生地だけでも香ばしさが段違いで。失礼を承知で言いますが、このパンよりもはるかに美味しいです。
I wish I got to taste Speaker's pizza. Sokka. I'd love to try that pizza fresh out of the oven someday.
牛乳ももらっていますが、飲みますか？
Gyunyu, huh? It always upsets my stomach. I'm not a fan of the smell either.
この町の牛乳は特別美味しいそうですよ。
Well, maybe just a little. Oh, this is amazing. What the? The flavor is so rich.
私も。おいしい。
Guess that's the great Northern land for you.
二度も同じ言葉で褒めるなんて。感動を飾らない兄さん。ご立派です。
Pan and gyunyu. It was a simple meal, but this asagohan truly opened my eyes to its potential. We finished eating. Well, I better work hard enough to earn that meal.
私は今日も学童保育所ですが、兄さんはどうしますか？
For now, I think I'll head out and see what encounters await me.
では、私もフミヤさんに挨拶をしてから学童保育所に向かいます。
Now then, I wonder if Fumiya-san is around. Anyone but Ken-san, please. Ohio?
おう少年早いな。
Oh, it's not gonna be a good. Anyway, it was Ken-san.
それとそっちの嬢ちゃんはリッカちゃんだな。
はい、おはようございます。
身構えんでくれ。尾道から聞いている。町中の男を虜にしそうな美少女がやってきたってな。
そうですか。
だがすまんな。俺のタイプじゃね
Rude. That's rude. For some reason, my imoto just got rejected out of nowhere.
はい、私もタイプではありませんので、ご安心ください。
That reply, man. Rika's looking a little miffed.
小森さん、蜂蜜をもっとたっぷりとお願いしますよ。ああ、ちょっと待ってください。
Looking closer, I realized there was someone else sitting at the counter.
蜂蜜は私のエネルギーの源ですからな。そして町長である私はこのマスミ町の源。つまりは蜂蜜はこの町の活力の源と言えるでしょう。そして蜂蜜を作るのは蜂であり、咲き誇る花。花こそ我が町の力。
兄さん、滑腹のいい人が蜂蜜を貪っています。
Wait, I didn't know you guys serve breakfast here.
簡単なもんしか出せねえけどな。
Ken says with a shrug, holding a jar of hachimitsu. Isn't he basically setting himself up as a rival to the cafe at the old Ike?
おや、あなた方は尾道さんから聞いていますよ。若いカップルが移住してきたと。
Actually, we're brother and sister.
ちゃんと伝わっていませんね。
What do you mean? It doesn't matter.
町の未来の前にはさまつなことですよ。
Now this is my chocho.
たとえ禁断の逃避行だとしても何でもウェルカムですとも。
Now this is my chocho. And you are?
私、この町の町長をしている厚沢誠と申します。
Chocho.
偉い人なんですね。
町長といっても小さな町で便宜的にまとめ役のようなものをさせていただいているだけですよ。偉いなんてそんな。小森さん、こちらのお二人にもトーストセット、蜂蜜をたっぷりかけて差し上げてください。
You seem happy to be called important, I think.
それでは私はこれでマスミ町を堪能してくださいね。トースト食うか。
Yeah. Arigato. We already had breakfast at home.
少し変わった町長ですね。
ああ見えて根は真面目なんだな。で、仕事を受けに来たのか。
はい。
私はもう決まっています。学童保育所に行ってきます。
だったら少年、お前も一緒についていけ。
待って。What? Am I supposed to look after kids too?
今ちょうど役場に尾道がいる。話を聞いてやってくれ。
One thing led to another, and just like that, my work for the day was settled. Which way is the town office?
こっちです。
With Rika leading the way, we headed toward our destination. ところで What did you actually do at the care center yesterday?
椅子取りゲームとかハンカチ落としをしました。
So, they don't actually teach them schoolwork or anything.
勉強もしますけど、昨日はレクリエーションだったんです。私も童心に帰って熱中してしまいました。
Wait, you actually joined in?
優勝しました。
You should let the kids win.
いいえ、今時の子は鋭いので本気でやらないと怒るんです。子供扱いされるのを嫌うんですね。
Well, having that attitude is exactly what makes them kids.
兄さんも今度一緒にしませんか？
If the opportunity arises. Still, I'd rather not act immaturely when dealing with actual children. Suddenly, a look of sadness crosses Rika's
子
eyes.
供たち、本当は学校に通いたいみたいです。
Gakko? You mean the place where we're staying?
はい。建物が随分傷んでいるので危ないと立ち入り禁止になっています。
Even though we're living there ourselves?
それに出るらしいので
That's one piece of information I could have done without. Fumia's son has mentioned it too. I guess it's common knowledge then.
学校行ってみたいですね。
Between our travels and various other reasons, Rika has never actually attended Gakko. Everything she knows about Gakko comes from the stories they tell her about my own past. I kind of wonder what's their situation and why she never went to Gakko anyway. And that's why she always looked at the idea of Gakko with such longing. I suppose that's why she relates so well to the kids, Kodomo, at the after-school center.
ここが役場です。
It's quite impressive. And the main office is this grand. I can't help but wonder why the Department of Tourism, Migration, and Childcare Support is in an isolated bar.
学童保育所はこの中です。あら、麦くん？
Konnichiwa, Fumiya-san.
こんにちは。りっか姉ちゃんだ。またハンカチ落とししようぜ。今日は負けませんよ。いいですよ。私も手加減はしません。それでは兄さん、私は子供たちと遊んできます。
Asobo, huh? Well, that's also part of the job. I guess there's no helping it.
麦くんも今日は学童のお世話？
Yeah. Kansa told me I should come listen to what you had to say.
ああ、そうね。麦くんなら確かにちょうどいいわね。
ん？
実はさっきまで学校のことで話し合いをしていたの。
学校? You mean the one where I'm staying?
昨晩は大丈夫だった？
That's an unsettling question. I heard some creaking noises.
やっぱりいるのね。
What do you mean?
それがわからないから学校を一時的に閉鎖しているのよ。
But we're currently staying there?
麦くんたちは随分と旅をしているしたくましそうだから大丈夫かなって。
Please, don't give us too much credit.
実はね、学校を再開させる話が出ているの。
Rika has been playing with the kids. A short distance away reacted to that.
本当ですか？あの校舎で授業をするんですか？さすがにあの状態だから使えないわ。いわゆる青空教室を行っていたのよ。青空教室？
She tilted her head, clearly unfamiliar with the term. Aozora basically means Aozora-kyoshitsu basically means school is held outside, under the Aozora.
外で？学校でやらなくても学校なんですか？学校って言葉は場所を表す言葉でもあるけど、学びの場を表す言葉でもあるからね。そうなんですね。
Oh, she really did acted like someone who never went to school. Anyway. Rika seemed intrigued. Even if the building isn't being used, I guess they still have classrooms in a sense. So, where exactly are this Aozora Kyoshitsu held?
あの学校の校庭よ。机を並べてね。校庭で。
I see. So, they're at least maintaining the appearance of Gakko. Rika's eyes lit up. She was probably picturing a scene where everyone sat at desks in the schoolyard, kote, studying together. Thank you. So anyone can go there.
もちろん通いたければね。麦くんも通う？
I'm fine. Thanks. But, Rika. Rika was staring at Fumiya-san, with her eyes practically sparkling. Even without her saying a word, anyone could tell she was dying to go there.
でも問題は学校の校舎にいる何かなのよ。正体がわからないと子供たちを近づけさせるわけにはいかないでしょ。
And yet, you got us living there.
原因を調べてもらえないかな。麦くんも自分が住むところがおかしいのは困るでしょ。
Well, she did warn me beforehand that something was there. Even knowing that, I was the one who decided to live here anyway.
それに 校舎の修繕計画も一応検討されてるのよ。
Wait, you're actually going to renovate that building?
ええ、前からそういう計画はあるの。ただとにかく人手がないからね。計画はあってもなかなか進まなくて。
It would certainly be quite the undertaking to fix up those dilapidated hallways and classrooms.
人材さえ揃ってくれればいつでも取り掛かれるんだけど。
So, and those plans actually move forward, and the building gets fixed. That means proper classes could be held in the classrooms, right?
本当ですか？
She'd be able to go to Gakko. Her heart filled with hope at that prospect. Rika asked timidly.
麦くんが学校にいる何かを調べてくれるから大丈夫よ。
Somehow, I've been railroaded into taking on an absolutely outrageous request.
ならリッカちゃんの制服も用意しておこうか。
I like that. Let's do that again. Man, Rika's excitement meter just went totally off the charts.
兄さん、
I'm looking for you. For your sake, Rika.
ありがとうございます。麦くん男前。
In this town, it's all about mutual help. I'll have to get Fumiya-san to whip me on some good food for this. Rika stayed behind the town hall for her work at the after-school daycare. Fumiya-san headed back to Meguri-ai, leaving me with a bit of time on my hands. Should I go back to Meguri-ai and see if there are any other jobs? No, I need to prepare. I had suddenly been saddled with the fate of a ghostbuster. I headed toward a certain place. Sumimasen.
昨日の兄ちゃんじゃねえか。燃料が欲しいのか。
Do you have any fuel for exorcising evil spirits? I've ended up having to go ghostbusting. I don't even know what I'm talking about myself. Oh man, I know that sounds ridiculous.
塩とミキでいいな。
Huh?
聞いてるぜ。学校のやべえのと戦うんだってな。
Nasty thing.
あそこは俺たちも通った母校だ。燃料は惜しまねえ。持っていきな。
Obtain salt, shio, and sacred sake. If you got items like these, did it really have to be me?
怖いだろ。
So, and that's how it is.
熊や野犬ならともかく、得体の知れねえもんの相手なんて。町のみんなが期待してるぜ、ゴーストバスター。
I'll do what I can. Before I knew it, I'm in saddle with the expectations of the entire town. Walking through the town with Shio and Sake, I've been interested with.
ピヨ届けるよ。お手紙今すぐに。
I like her eye design. Like, you know how the girls tend to have like some sort of weird design with their eyes, and hers is just like a leaf, just a simple leaf thing. Anyway, I spotted a girl dropping tegami in the mailbox while singing a little tune.
これでこの辺りはあらかた配り終えましたね。
By the way, did you know that Koyumi has the same character designer as Sumigi Wenders? Just so you know. That's why if you put them side by side, you'll notice they look very similar. Anyway. Yo!
その説はどうも、玄米さん。
My son! My son! That's a real far off from Mugi. It's frustrating how you're actually almost right. My son.
では 五穀米さん
Could you please move away from gold? Just as I thought, she completely forgot my name. Moogie. Moogie だよ。
失礼しました。鳥頭ですから。
So, out on deliveries again today.
はい。近隣の町で集めてきたお手紙やお荷物の配達中ですね。
That's a massive amount again today.
普通ですよ。
Suit? Anyway, do you think so? I passed through quite a few towns on my journey, but I've never seen a place where the mail was this busy.
麦さんは旅をしていらしたのですか？
I came from way down south. Just me and my imoto.
すごい。よろしければ私にも旅の仕方を教えてくださいませんか？
You want to go on a journey to Koyomi?
届けたいお手紙があるのですが、ここからすっごく遠いところなんです。
Damn it, a lot of things are making sense in my brain right now. Anyway.
そのためにはたくさん準備をしなければなりません。私にそんな経験はありませんから、知見をお借りしたいのです。
How to travel, huh?
話は聞かせてもらいました。
Hmm? 誰？
さすらいの恐竜ハンター、荒金くるみです。そのうぶな瞳にしっかりと焼き付けておきなさいな。
Take a good look and sear this image into those innocent eyes of yours. I'm searing them. Kurumi, a dinosaur hunter.
こよみちゃん、そこのもち米さんなんかより私を頼ってください。
My eyes are searing. It's Mookie. You're doing that on purpose, aren't you?
旅なら私が何でも教えられますよ。
Is she an acquaintance CDI of yours, Koyumi? Wait, what? Koyumi was gone, or so I thought, but she had ducked behind my back before I even realized it. Wait, so you do know her?
一方的に追いかけられています。本当、ずれないですね。
I like how Koyumi actually sounds. She sounds like a kid, like a real kid, you know.
私た
That's
ち
some voice acting there.
深い絆でつながれた。ソウルメイト。
What was that again? I never really heard that before.
魂の伴侶、運命の人ということです。ええ、それはもう前世の前世の前世からズブズブです。
ズブズブな覚えはありません。
So she says, Miss Stalker Dinosaur Hunter.
刺さないでほしいですね。こちらは真剣ですよ。
では私も真剣に逃げます。まだ配達の途中ですから。
また逃げられました。待ってください。
And there sure are all sorts of people in Masumicho. とにかく Doshio and Sake were just in the way, so I went back to drop them off, but now that I'm reminded that something is here, this dilapidated school building is starting to look frightening. Anyway, I should check the layout while it's still light out. The hallway is falling apart. Just like yesterday, the floorboards creak in time with my footsteps. The classrooms are the same way. I wonder if they really intend to renovate this place. Some of the rooms are relatively clean. Judging by the equipment, there must be the broadcasting room. I haven't noticed any strange sounds or presence within the school building. Maybe it's because it's still light out. That weird sound yesterday happened at night. I looked down at the shield and sake in my hands. Will this stuff actually work? I headed back to Meguri-ai. Since I don't know many people in this town yet, this place where I can chat freely is a nice little sanctuary for me.
今日もお疲れ様。
Not really. Actually, it feels like the real work starts tonight.
町のみんなが期待してるよ。
I've really been sound with quite a burden.
そうだ、麦君。今夜は広場でちょっとした夕食会があるのよ。
A dinner party.
特別なものじゃないのよ。ちょくちょく夜に食べ物を持ち寄ってみんなで食事をするの。この町じゃ娯楽なんてないから家に帰っても食べて寝るだけでしょ。たまにそういう楽しみもないとつまらないから。ついでに恋の一つや二つ生まれてくれたらラッキーなんだけどな。
Something the matter?
麦君たちは別に何も持ってこなくていいから、よかったら食べにおいでよ。
Well, in that case, Rika and I would be glad to join you.
夕食会、普段の格好でいいんでしょうか。
It's an outdoor event, so I'm sure there isn't a dress code or anything.
心だけは引き締め、兄さんの妹として恥ずかしくない淑女として振る舞います。
You're already a perfect lady, Rika.
兄さんがご立派な紳士だからです。
Rika really does have a habit of overpraising me for no reason at all. Well, I can't say it feels bad though. Oh, there it is. A large crowd has already gathered, and everyone was busy chatting away.
いらっしゃい、二人とも。
Fumiya-san was beckoning us over. The tables were packed tight, overflowing with all kinds of food. The whole vibe felt like a lot like a Hanami party.
兄さん、とても幻想的です。
And then I heard something in the distance. Is that an ensemble? Hey, you guys finally made it. I heard a familiar voice calling out to us from the crowd.
おお、君も来たのか。
Really?
こんばんは。こんばんはです。
Like she almost started feeling like crying. Rui was acting strangely wary of Rika. They went to the office together earlier, and then something happened between them. Hey, what's that over there?
ああ、ネオ新成長議会による子供合奏団だ。
Ah, I didn't know you guys did something like that.
私が指揮をしているんだぞ。
She puffs out her chest proudly, despite her small frame. It's very important to know her small frame.
学童の子たちもいるので、ちょっと行ってきますね。
Rika ran on to the group of kodomo holding their instruments. In her place, Rui approached me.
君たちのパートも考えているところだから楽しみにしていてくれ。
Wait, since when were we part of the head count?
ボーカルが欲しかったんだよな。
Wait, you're going to make me sing with a full ensemble backing me right off the bat?
ああ、ソロでな。
Solo? The people in this town really don't hold back on the new guy. Tokorode, I ran into a guy named Joe on a motorcycle yesterday.
ジョー、誰だ。
A guy in weird clothes, about my age.
変な格好をしたバイク。
Oh, Chiharu.
ああ、千春だな。
Oh, that's why he did the spring thing during his intro scene. River and spring or something. Because, you know.
ジョーなんて呼んでるのか。
I'm not the one calling him that. He told me that was his name himself.
千春ならさっさと来てさっさと食べて帰っていったぞ。俺はスピードを重視するからとか意味わからないことを言っていたが、こういう場が苦手なだけだな。そのくせ飯だけは食べたかったんだろう。
Joe, they're really giving him a hard time. Jesus Christ. It's over, Joe. I wonder if he's actually shy, despite how he looks.
麦かい
Ah, Hiromi-san. こんばんは。
いいえ、見つかったそうだってな。
Hi. Thanks to everyone's help.
そして町のために戦ってくれるそうだな。
Huh?
若きゴーストバスターに
Word certainly travels
小
fast.
さな町だからな。どう
Do you really think it's Yure?
だろうね。なんせ古い学校だ。不思議なことの10個や20個くらいあるだろう。
Don't blowing past the seven wonders so casually.
スピーカーもあそこには悪いものがいると言っとったしな。
Speaker did. That's a surprise. I didn't think she was the type to be sensitive to the supernatural. Actually, her demeanor alone is mystical enough that it kind of makes sense. ところで, is Speaker here too?
もう帰ったよ。
But it feels like we only just started. First Joe, and now her. Is everyone in this town just really
あ
shy?
の子はピザを届けに来ただけだからな。
Speaker's pizza!
無論焼きたて。
Yakitate. I missed that show. I missed that show. Anyway, I gave the air a quick sniff. Behind me, at my final quad, I definitely sensed the presence of pizza. I gotta go grab some of Speaker's pizza.
すぐになくなるから急ぐとええ。
I turn on my heel and head toward the spot where Speaker's pizza is laid out.
あれゴーストバスターさんじゃないですか。
Huh?
先日はありがとうございました。
A small figure comes pitter-pattering toward me. You're here too, I know.
こう見えて今は町の住人ですので、
Wait, did you just say Ghostbuster?
幽霊退治をしながら日本中を旅していたんですよね。
My reputation is clearly taking on a life on its own.
町のみんなが麦さんに期待しています。やっぱり学校は心の拠り所ですし、
It's terrifying how the atmosphere was already shifted to me, being the one that has to fix everything.
私も学校に通えるようになるのが楽しみです。
Sokka. ところで, I know, where are you living?
先日手伝ってもらった風車の近くですよ。
That's quite a ways away.
作業に使えるような建物がそこしか空いてなかったので、
Shigoto? Do you have another job besides looking after the Fusha?
仕事じゃなくて個人的なことなので、
Shumi.
そんなところです。それにしてもこの夕食会は楽しくて美味しいですね。
I know. What's that in your hand?
なので
Oh, right. I remember that was actually after Speaker's pizza. Go man, I know. I gotta go grab some pizza real quick.
あ、はい。残り少ないですから急いでらっしゃい。
I got to secure that pizza before it gets even a second colder.
おっと逃がさないぜ少年。いや世界を股にかける最強のゴーストバスターさんだっただ。
My reputation is going global on its own. Ken-san, about that thing in the Gakko. Is it dealing with that actually the security division's job?
少年人という字は互いが寄り添い支え合っている。
It really feels like I'm talking to Nogami right now. Exposition, man. Actually, if you look at the strokes, the one on the left is just leaning on the right and forcing it to carry all the weight.
熊や野犬ならとも得体の知れないもんの相手なんて
Why? The field artisan was the same way. Makuma and Wild Inu, really that much of a non-issue for people in this town. ところで How did this whole Ghostbuster thing get out so out of hand anyway?
燃料職人が危機として話していたぜ。こんなに美味しい話、盛り上がるしかないだろ。
そっかそっか。Looks like I've been turned into fuel for the rumor wheel.
少年のおかげでこの夕食会は楽しくてうまいぜ。
Ken-san, what's that in your hand?
ピザだぜ。
Pizza! That's right. I got so caught up in the conversation that it completely slipped my mind. Excuse me. Is there any left? Is there still some pizza left for me? I finally reached a long table where the food is laid out.
ピザに蜂蜜はよく合いますね。
The Chocho looks thoroughly satisfied, holding a slice of pizza drenched in hachimitsu. It's true. Those kinds of pizza do exist. Man, I miss honey chili on pizza. Those are good. But this pizza isn't supposed to be one of those. And there, on the long table, was the one last slice. At the speed of light, I snatched that final piece. Yes! Yatta! Finally, I got it in my hands on the slice of freshly baked pizza, still warm to the touch. I definitely got in my hands on it, a piping hot slice of pizza. But there was a kid staring at it with the saddest eyes imaginable. Why did he have to say it with such a perfect accent? He just kept staring fixedly at the slice in my hand. これ?
ありがとうゴーストバスター
He took the pizza from me with a beaming smile. Man, that Ghostbuster nickname even spread to the kids of his age. I look up at the soda. My piping hot pizza. I guess I won't be eating any. The dinner party proceeded merrily, and the night grew late.
よし。じゃあ子供たちは帰る時間だな。
みんなで一緒に帰るから集まってもっと遊びたいよ
ダメだダメだ。ここからは大人の時間だ。麦、お前さんも参加しろよ。
Are you sure?
ああ、マスミンズアダルトタイムだ。
Adult time. With a knowing smile, Ken-san headed over to where the otona were gathered. Masumi, adult time. It sounds a bit cheesy, but adult time, huh? The veil of night falls, and the lantern light flickers mysteriously in the darkness. Now that the children are gone, what exactly is about to begin? Masumi's adult time. Join in. I'm in. I gave a firm nod to myself. I'll have Rika head home first. Because from here on, it's adult time. After all, I'm one of Masumi's crew too. And so, adult time begins.
東の道路がな、途中陥没してて、そのうち事故るぞあれ。
By the way, why does this field not have lights? Like, they don't have any working lamps?
都市部の方に援助依頼できないんですか？
あくまで町の管轄ですからね。
とはいえ、町民以外の往来もそれなりにあるじゃないですか。
町長の方からもっとビシッと言っていただかないと。何を申しますか。私がどれだけ戦っているか。都市部のお偉方からは私武闘派として恐れられているんですよ。確かにさっきスピカがピザ持ってきた時すごい勢いで周りを押しのけてましたね。
口元蜂蜜だらけじゃないですか。
あった。これは失礼。
都市部からの仕入れ何でもかんでも値上がりしすぎだよな。
向こうも人が増えて需要が高まってるからな。
だったらこちらから出荷してる分も値上げしてくれないとおかしいだろう。
Okay, it literally has adult time, but like, you know, it's a town meeting.
やっぱり町長からビシッと言ってくれないと。
ですから私相当な武闘派で、いつもガツンと言ってやっていますから。
This is definitely adult time. It's in a completely different direction than I imagined, but without a doubt, adult time. Yeah, grown-up hours indeed. But
あの少年が燃料のやつがそう言ってたぜ。
ゴーストバスター。幽霊を狩るもの。
つまりお姉さん好きのド M にして狩るもの。
Where did that come from?
なるほど。ド M ハンターか。
Where did that come from?
いや、シンプルにド M でいいだろ。
Do it. No, I'm a total to him. Somehow, a deeply disgraced rumor has started. Disgraceful. Where did that come from? Masa means adult time. Sumali, the fruitless version of venting about a mountain of insoluble problems, had finally come to an end, and I headed home too. I walked slowly, pushing my bike along. They provided me with fuel, but in a town built on give and take like this, it didn't feel right to take advantage of that. So I made an effort to walk whenever I could. It really is dark out here though. Yeah, why is the lights not working in this town? On the plus side, the stars are so clear. It looks like they're about to come tumbling down. It all comes tumbling down. It's the kind of hoshisara that completely throws off your sense of depth. And to think I'm right in the middle of town. Soyeba. I searched my memory for the chisu I was shown at Meguriai. It was old. I don't know how accurate it still is, but I'm certain I saw these words on it. An observatory. If I go there, I bet the view of the Soshi will be even more breathtaking. I'm gonna end my stream after what's going to happen next. Alright, let's go check it out. I should have started early today. I got distracted so hard. This weekend was so many distractions, man. Is this it? And there's the building with a rather unusual design. I took a look at the nearby sign. Something observatory. It's faded and hard to read, but I can barely make out the word observatory. How come this town has no lights? I look up at the soda. Ah, this is incredible. As expected, the place with an observatory. The Hoshisara is absolutely stunning. In this nearly silent place, the sheer volume of stars is overwhelming. As they twinkle, I feel like I can almost hear the sound of the stars. It's as if I'm being drawn in. A sight so vast it's almost frightening. I'm glad I came here. It's just incredible. Wait, this piano sounds like I'm listening to some track from Aikome. Yeah, it does feel like a track from Aikome. It really does feel like a track from Aikome. The words just spilled out of my mouth. It's this breathtaking for just standing here. I bet the stars would look even more amazing through the observatory's telescope. With that thought in mind, I turned my gaze toward the building. A girl was there, gazing up at the stars. She reached out her hand as if to stroke the Milky Way. She stood there, watching the stars. Her skin was pale and translucent. Her hair was shaded somewhere between gold and white. Her limbs were long and slender. I don't really know how to describe it, but she looked ethereal.
綺麗
She must be talking about the stars, and yet she was every bit as stunning as the Hoshisora itself. Was she around my age, or maybe a little older? I found myself staring, completely captivated.
本当に綺麗星空よりも月よりもなんて綺麗なって美しい指先なの
Well, I mean, I did think she was every bit as stunning as the Hoshisara, but she's actually saying that about herself. But what's a girl doing in a place like this at this hour? She definitely wasn't at a dinner party, at least.
美味しそう
Oishi. I turned my gaze towards the Sora as well, the Hoshi as well. Soyeba. They really do look like competokeri. You're right. They do look a bit tasty. She poked her tongue out. What the fuck? It looked like she was trying to look the stars. Well, I suppose when you're alone, you tend to do silly pointless things like that. She's a beautiful girl, but seeing her do something so odd made her seem kind of cute. And then there's the Hoshisara. I can totally understand the urge to reach out for it, or even stick your tongue out. Because a sky like this is truly something special. It's more beautiful than anything I've ever seen.
初めて見るでしょ
Wait, what?
星よりも美しい女の子なんて今まで見たことがないでしょ
Huh? Huh? Her eyes turned toward me.
何を驚いているの
I thought she was out of earshot, but apparently she heard me. And on top of that, she's... Well, how should I put this?
ああ正面から見た淡雪の美しさに驚きが隠せないのね人は真の美と出会った時驚く以外のことができないもの淡雪も鏡を見るたびに思うわ
Oh, I like her star, her eyes. Look, there's a very particular shape of the star. Oh wait, no, they look like the Gemini logo. Anyway.
淡雪の顔美しすぎ
Something about this is just not what I expected. She's not mysterious in the slightest. Actually, but
だ
Dare.
誰ふむ美
B. What's B supposed to mean?
取ったゲジゲジを文字にした感じの漢字の美
Oh, the character were beautiful.
淡雪を表すにはその文字が一番ね
She certainly is beautiful. Wait, so Aya Awayuki is supposed to be
名前
so. Awayuki-san.
外見に負けず劣らず美しいなよね
Konbanwa.
こんばんはいい夜ね
It certainly is. Getting to see the Hoshisora like this.
淡雪に会えるなんてほんと幸運よあなたいい夜すぎるわ
She's definitely a type of person I never met before. In more ways than one. Awayuki-san. What are you doing in a place like this?
星を見ていたの
Well, I figured as much, but is it dangerous for a girl to be out all alone this late at night?
女の子一人で危ないじゃあきっと想定しているのは変質者ねでも怪しい人なんていないわっていうかそもそもこの辺り人がいないもの
Well, maybe, but it might not be a person, and there could be Kuma.
雲強いらしいわねあい
Don't get all fired up. Besides, you won't stand a chance.
そういうあなたはここへ何しに来たの
I'm just taking a detour on my way back from a dinner party.
寄り道にここを選ぶとはなかなかの景観星も綺麗月も綺麗淡雪も綺麗まるで夢の中にいるようでしょ
Well, I'm not really sure what to say to that.
この美しさが理解できないとは軽眼だけど感性が崩壊してるわね。
You certainly have a way with words. Awayuki suddenly pulled something out.
さて今日もいろいろ見てきたけど星が見たいならやっぱりここね。改めて地図に書き留めておきましょう。
Chisu. True to her word, she spread out the chisu and began writing something on it. What kind of chisu is it?
ビーチーズ
Bitches. Bitches. The word fun there. Bitches. Bitches? I've never heard that term before.
心が動いたものをこれに書き込んでるの。
Jesus Christ, the fun. Bitches. I wonder how the localization team will localize that joke.
綺麗なものや不思議なもの、そういうものがここにあるの。
What for?
淡雪は綺麗なものを探しているの。絶対的で誰もがそう思う綺麗なものを。淡雪の心を動かしたものが書き込まれた、そんな地図よ。
A map to record the things that move your heart. That sounds like a pretty interesting idea. Hoshi really are tsukushi.
ええ、でも部屋で鏡見ていてもよかったかも。淡雪、星より綺麗だし。
You certainly have a high opinion of yourself.
事実よ。
Well, she is a tsukushi. Tokorede, you've been calling yourself Awayuki for a while now. Is that your last name or your first?
上の名前ね。山水に火が2つ、雨の下によ。
Oh no, she's one of those. If she's trying to give you some description so you can remember her name.
火って文字が入ってる割にびっしょびしょな名前って覚えておけばいいわ。
By the way, it's fucking over for us because this is some sort of Japanese thing. That just makes it even harder to remember. Besides, normally, when someone already knows your name, wouldn't you just give them your first name or your full name?
フルネームは淡雪ヒーロー。山水に炎と雪で淡雪、太陽の陽と極彩色の際でヒーロー。水とか火とか雪とか太陽とか虹っぽい彩りとか天候をぶちまけたようなフルネームと覚えておくといいわ。
And that just makes it even harder to remember.
君は
I'm Mugi Hayakawa.
穀物が流されていきそうな名前ね。
Please, don't interpret my name in a way that would make a village downstream jump for joy.
わかったわ。ところで敬語はいいから。よろしくね、麦。
If that's the case, Yoroshiku Awayuki.
仲良くなれそうね。
I hope so.
こんな美しい淡雪と知り合えてよかったわね。
You're laying it on a bit thick with a beauty talk. It's actually a little scary. But I can't exactly deny it. She really is stunning. There's something almost artificial about her. Like, she's not even human. Bro, I've read so much of Niijima Yu's work that you know she is probably not actually a human. He does this a lot. Bro, he does that a lot, man. He does that a lot. I'm pretty sure she's not human. I've seen this pattern so many times.
麦は綺麗なものは好き？
I mean, sure.
じゃあキスしましょう。
Huh? なんで?
好きなものや美しいものには触れたりしたくなるものでしょ。
I like how that conversation, she puts her arms up like that. What do you want me to do with your arms up like that, huh?
淡雪、美。
Yeah. I mean, even if it's not you, Awayuki, there are plenty other beautiful things in the world. If I ever felt the urge, I'd just stick to those.
ねえ、麦。星空にいくら願ったって彼らにキスはできないのよ。でも淡雪ならその願いを叶えてあげられる。
There's something unusually odd about, you know, like, there's something that doesn't match up with her. She sounds like a total heartthrob all of a sudden. What do you want to kiss me so badly anyway?
淡い木は綺麗なもの綺麗な場所新しい経験を探してるのキスはその中で新しい経験に入るから
And you want to do that with me? Of course we do. What the hell? Let's do it. My heart is starting to race. Under a Hoshisara that's beautiful. I'm about to do this with a girl I just met. Our lips met. It was less of a kiss and more just contact.
思ったほど何か感じるわけじゃないのね
Seriously? Why do I feel so insulted?
麦は何か感じた
I just felt like we bumped into each other. A kiss is supposed to be more than that, right? Not that I know. For now, I'm not going to count that as a kiss.
ムラムラした
No, not at all.
そうよねあじゃあ次は舌を入れるわ
Stop right there. No way am I doing that.
そう仕方ないわね
Judging by that last kiss, I doubt it would turn out anywhere nearly as erotic as she's imagining it anyway, but she was willing to do it anyway. With the tongue. Well, whatever. You know what? Whatever.
さてさてさてどうかしらね
About what? No. Hawayuki. Hawayuki. No son. Wait, is she waiting for me to kiss her? No, but then again.
上から5番目くらいかしらね
Huh? What is? Is she talking about how good a kisser I am? If that's the case, then there were at least 4 other guys.
じゃあスタンプカードと淡雪ハートスタンプ1枚ね
So we met the town bike, huh? What's with the stamp? Oh. On what it looks like a coffee shop loyalty card, there's a drawing of Awayuki's face and heart.
集めるとプレゼントがあるかも
What kind of present?
キスね初キスは経験したしもういいわ今度はベロ中よ
Pikachu. Thinking back on what just happened, I'm not sure not sure I want it anymore.
総合的に見て面白い方が勝ってるわね
Huh?
淡雪による麦の評価よまた遊びに来てもいいわぜひまた来てちょうだい
Well, if I got the time, I suppose.
こんな美人に言われるなんて光栄でしょ
You're not really supposed to say that about yourself. Regardless, I ended up staying here for quite a while. I better head home. My Imoto is probably starting to worry.
今度は昼に来なさい
To an observatory?
夜の星に彩られている淡雪も美しいけど太陽の光に照らされている淡雪も美しいわまあ年中無休でいつでも美しいのだけれどそれでもしっかり淡雪を見られる昼が一番いいわ
Oh, that's some incredible self-confidence. Well, see you later.
楽しみにしてるわ
I still don't know about the pose of her putting her arms like that. I'm gonna call it in here. We're gonna continue again tomorrow. I'm gonna try to start on. I'll try to go online early tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows if we're lucky? If my copy arrives tomorrow, then I can install it and do stuff with it. But I doubt the translation for that is ready. Question mark? No, it won't be ready. Maybe on if you give it a day, some parts will be ready. But anyway, I'm gonna save here. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys on the next upload or stream. I'm gonna see you on Anemoi. Ciao. Where is? Okay, there you go. Ciao.
わり